Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Also, probably not evening, but yeah, welcome back to Free WC 2025. We are at our first stream for Qualifiers Mappool Showcase and for the tier list predictions. Casting this one for you is Aladdin and Nick. Say hello, Nick.
Yo yo. We're gonna be getting. We've had our 2 minutes of nothing. We've gotten all the ads from Twitch out of the way, so let's get into number one.
We got the ads, and it's time to hop on Nomad 1. And what else other than Mirai to Mirai,
Nomad 1.
Yeah, it is a Nomad 1. The BPM on this one is definitely going to be somewhere around on a comfortable level for all of these players. 192 BPM, very comfortable. The aim as well, a lot of 1-2 patterns as well, and a lot of star patterns.
It's just as comfortable as it gets for an aim map for a Nomad 1.
Yes.
Nothing too special gonna go on. A little bit on the lengthy side, 330. I think, yeah, other than one map, this is also the longest map in the pool.
I think that's kind of what you want in Nomad 1 though, so it's definitely fine. Probably more of a positive to the pool in general. So
yeah, we do have
Nomad 1.
2 runs. We do have 2 runs, so shorter maps are always welcome by the players.
Real. This is a Toybot diff, right?
Yes. Mapped by Toybot. I think for some tryout, USC Texas tryouts, I think.
Oh yeah, I remember that. A custom map for a tryout. It's honestly the dedication. You can just tell the man was dedicated, and it's also kind of surprising to see Toybot map Nomad 1. Usually, when I hear of Toybot, I expect something more of like tech leniency or I mean, the man can map everything, but expecting a Nomad 1 from him, that was definitely a pleasant surprise.
And Toybot's more into the mech tech. I think some people were saying they don't like the terminology, but that is what he maps, just slider tech maps, but with a lot more mechanics embedded into the map.
That is true. So the song is kind of nice. I can kind of feel that a few of these patterns, yeah, they're still comfortable, but some of them may be throwing some people off guard due to the spacing changes. I can understand that it's probably done for visual spacing purposes, but I can kind of tell that it might catch a few people off guard for some patterns.
Yeah, some stuff to catch people, but overall it is just a very comfortable map. Despite the star rating being on the higher side. Just like with the length, it's the second, actually third highest star rating in the pool.
That makes sense. I would imagine the one of the 2 higher maps are GT maps, right?
Only one. Only one of them.
Okay.
But okay, star rating is a little all over the place, I feel like, right now.
Star rating is a myth, so it's fine. And yeah, the last guy is on the board. The intensity of the map does increase a little bit. The jumps are higher speed, so it's definitely a little bit of a increase in intensity here. And back and forth, I can already see a lot of players missing on those. So definitely gotta focus on that. And the intensity on that last guy is something to note.
It is like the very end. There's no outro, so it is, even if you miss this entire thing, around 700k, 800k score cap. So it's not gonna punish that much.
This is going crazy. These jumps are so spaced.
But our players are also very crazy.
Goodbye Moonman ending. I mean, that's one way to word it, okay. But yeah, this was year Nomad 1. I definitely scales a lot towards the end, with more room to get pretty decent combo before that, but that's a Nomad 1. And moving on to Nomad 2 now.
And Nomad 2 is where we're gonna stray away from slot pooling. We're gonna have Beatrice. Pretty popular the map, I think.
Yeah, I have seen another map set of this. I think I did pull another map set of this somewhere else. Mapped by Gordon, my man. But yeah, an interesting choice here. Definitely not a stream map that you would expect. polyrhythm, rhythm control, everything that you want to have for this one. Also, I thought you spelled it as Beatrice, because like feels like, you know, the character from Yu and Echo.
Yeah.
I thought it was spelled in like the other way, not Beatrice. Or I might be wrong when it comes to spelling.
I think XI is just named it after the name Beatrice.
Okay.
It's like just the English name.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, lots
also,
of
the map is
little snaps every now and then, but a lot of low aim in the patterns like that.
Yeah, a lot of 1/3. You have your fair share of 1/3, 1/4, 1/6. Also, the map is really short. It's only 1 minute and 52 seconds in length. So while we were talking about how to pronounce Beatrice, we were already like 3/4 into the map.
Done.
Yeah. Okay.
They're fairly short, so even if you're not too comfortable on something like this, you can gamble a decent score, because this is a more specialist type of map.
Yeah, and I can definitely see a lot of players struggling on this one with accuracy, because, oh, this transition, 1/6 to 1/3 and the spacing, yeah, this map, I feel like compared to No 1-1, this is kind of difficult, but good pick, good pick.
Yeah, two replays thus far by Nemq. You saw him, he got like really good act on that No 1 with the FC, and then still a good score on this, despite the accuracy. This is pretty much what we're expecting, score-wise.
Moving on to Nomad 3 this time, and this map is pretty well known. I have seen it quite a few times, personally. This is a Pedal Nomad 3, like a definition of a Nomad 3 map by Pedal. You have your fair share of snap alternate, some flow alternate here as well, and a banger song to that.
Yeah, even if you don't know this map specifically, you know exactly what to expect. Nomad 3 Pedal alt map, it's just your bread and butter.
Exactly. I wouldn't find a better way to word it. Bread and butter combo, 100%.
Yep. And of course, I still need to catch up on this show, but this show has so many bangers.
Yeah, I can get that. I've only watched like the first 3 episodes of the first season, and hot take, I kind of wasn't invested that much on it. I can see the potential, I can see why people like it. I should probably give it another try, personally.
Yeah, it is a bit of a weirder show, but it does have all these bangers, and I think Battle has wrapped all of them at this point.
Yeah,
even if not ranked.
It's the Hong Kong duo. I think Saros was also mapped a few of these, if I recall correctly. Oh yeah, they mapped them to the game.
Yeah, Saros and Alevi collab. That's a very known map. I think I pulled that earlier in that previous iteration.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't it a custom? I think it was a custom map for one of the Canadian tournaments.
Yeah, it was a custom map for some Canadian tournament and then ranked on another set.
Yeah. But yeah, this map is really well mapped. I really like this map. I have pulled it myself a few times, and I have honestly just a great song, great mapping, great everything, honestly. Like, I don't even have anything to say about this. This is just your Pedal Nomad 3 with a nice map, nice song, and probably some good vibes as well.
Fairly lengthy map, all pretty much 3 minutes. Like the overlay says 3 of 5, but the Mappool sheet, which has the drain time, is 2:59. So yeah, pretty much 3 minutes. Yeah. And the replay by Musty. I believe this is the first 3WC that Musty is skipping.
Oh.
And instead he's joined as playtesters.
I can see that. But yeah, Musty kind of goated for this. Good score on his side. Because this map, contrary, even if we say that it's bread and butter, definitely nothing to sleep on. It's hard.
Especially that pattern. Even though it is flowing, it is deceptively hard, but it's still really hard.
Yeah, and then you also have like flow elements, flow to snap transitions, and then the kick sliders on top of that with some aim control that is required for this. This is just scary, if one could say so. That pattern,
snaps. Oh, there's the miss finally.
Unlucky. Up at the very end as well. That is a tragic miss, but nice try there from Musty. Goated replay nonetheless. But yeah, with that, I guess we can move on to Nomad 4. And I think I do remember. Yeah, I do remember Nomad 4. I mean, for that Nomad 3, we went with a pedal Nomad 3, a classic alt map. This one, it's Halgo. So, bread and butter once again.
Yep, Halgo Shadow, a combination that I think a lot of people are familiar with now. Just very turny oriented tech. I feel like these collabs, because the first collab I think was for OWC, and since then I feel like all of their collabs have just been good for turnies. As much as people tend to hate on Halgo for being more of a map than a player map.
I mean, there is a reason why Halgo still gets pulled a lot. I can see the sentiment, and it's very... I wouldn't say... I don't know. It's definitely... I can see players enjoying it. There is obviously an audience for Halgo maps, and there is a reason why they still get pulled. And coming back to your comment about OWC, and I think he collabed on Illegal Legacy, a map.
Yeah, that was Illegal
song
Legacy.
by Theatris. Yeah, that was a good map. It's still pulled a lot of these days, and I've noticed that Halgo and Sharu, at least their collabs, or at least solo Halgo maps, they get pulled a lot these days. They definitely got popularized with that.
And this map also on the harder side of the pool, but it is also fairly short, same as number 2, as Beatrice. It's shorter and harder, so the average score, the score evens out a little. Less room to shit miss, more room for skill cap.
Exactly. But yeah, these sliders, especially at the last PI, I'm looking at this and I'm like, if you hit this, I mean, first of all, I'm impressed by Arca hitting this. This is just insane insanity. How is he doing that? But in the qualifier setting, hitting that and then getting a good score, getting an FC is, you're goated for that if you do this.
Yeah, this is an awesome FC by Arch.
A lot of slider hands drop, but that's understandable. Like, it's an FC with a 96% hack. Yeah, exactly. Like, this is 840k. This is just an insane score. Like, I would imagine getting a 400k on this one would be pretty good already. But yeah, with that, I think we are now done with the Nomads, and it is probably a good time to move on to the next map, which is Hidden One, and I really like this one, personally. It is a Jonzan, otherwise known as Elvis. It's your awkward aim, high BPM, if I recall correctly, right?
Yeah, Jonzan, Evil Elvis V2, not just Evil Elvis. Natake Detsu, or currently known as Pregnant Man.
This man loves his name changes.
Yeah, a classic map. Very classic map. If you were here in like... when did he even upload this originally? Like 2017, 2018? Somewhere down there?
Yeah. Somewhere around 2018. I don't really remember.
Yeah, like 2019.
2017.
Early 2019.
Yeah. It's
but
basically
yeah, a lot of people know this map.
Yeah. Is it OWC version? I don't think it is.
I didn't even remember that this was pulled in OWC, not gonna lie.
You're getting all the OWC maps.
And Chip didn't mention it while playtesting, so blame him as well.
I mean, if it was pulled for OWC, then it probably would have been like early on. Maybe like 20... Did Chiv pull for 2019?
No, Chiv is like new. 2023, 2024, 2025 as well.
I think more of a 2022.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chiv got it, but yeah, he probably wasn't there when this map would get pulled for OWC, so he probably wouldn't remember.
Yeah, just your standard high BPM aim.
Yeah.
The Russian style. If any players are familiar with. Even that like Russian style is one of the more known mapper terms.
Yeah, Russian style is good.
Oh, yep, I mean, that is on WC version. Yep.
Okay. You remember the map, nice.
No, I don't. That's the OWC slide.
Okay. But yeah, the Russian style of mapping, I personally take a lot of inspo from that. I mean, granted, I'm from Kazakhstan, so I will not escape the Russian mapping influence on that one, but... Like, what is your thoughts on Russian style of mapping in general?
Goated.
Yippee.
There's nothing more to say about it. It's just unique and really good.
Yeah. You know what I find funny is that the Russian style of mapping is enjoyed a lot by like every single player except for Russian players. I feel like Russian players, they just really don't like Russian style of mapping, and it's really ironic because I don't know, it's very funny.
It happens. It's the same way a mapper doesn't usually like playing their own maps.
I agree.
I ranked, I think 14 maps last year, and I only had like 3 of them in my community choice vote.
You voted for your own maps?
No. I just looked at how many appeared in my list.
Oh, I see. You've only played 3 out of 14. Okay.
Yeah.
That's understandable, yeah.
This was for one of my guest diffs, but that's because the top diff was really good. I just happened to be on the set.
I see. Yeah, this was your hidden one. Pretty well-known map, a Russian mapping, and high BPM awkward aim. Well, awkward-ish, I would say. For some, it might not be awkward enough, but it's still high BPM. With that, let's move on to your reading pick, which is going to be Hidden 2. You know, when it comes to this map, I mean, I have seen it a lot personally. It's, if I were to say my thoughts about this, it's a banger song and it's a banger map. This is definitely very Destiny style and with a lot of like movement focus. It's also AR8, so it's definitely not going to be as insane as the actual diff. I think the actual diff is like AR6 or something. But yeah, this map is goated. Personally, I really like Destiny's mapping style for this, and I really like the reading test that it does test. But
yeah, unlike what the diff name suggests, the actual diff is AR9, not AR6.
Oh, it's AR9? Okay, that's...
I don't know why you named the diff for piss babies.
I guess it's, you know, it's like for tourney players. Tourney players are piss. might be his internal thoughts when it comes to tournaments, but I don't know.
Yeah, this map definitely the hardest map in the pool. We were contemplating swapping this out, and then no one really complained about it that much afterwards. And then Lujol also dropped this score, which is the second highest score of the showcase.
Yeah, I think it's fine difficulty-wise, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I can see the vision might be a little too hard, and yeah, these patterns are... fits the song well. I kind of like what Rusey Aika set did on this song. But yeah, this map is also kind of goated for this one.
It's a similar gimmick to the Aika map, but a lot harder as a map, and especially in the second half.
Yeah, also very Destiny filled, a lot more movement focus on this one. But yeah, I think this is fine difficulty-wise. Oh, damn! What did they miss on? I did not even notice that.
Oh wait, that was
Yeah, it was right at the end. Like the most difficult sections were gone, and then it was right near the end. That's actually the most tragic miss of this showcase so far. But yeah, this is your hidden 2. Definitely on the harder side. Personally, think it still fits on the difficulty. But yeah, this was your hidden pool. Moving on to Hard Rock 1, and it's a classic. I remember that map from when was this map? Like 2018, 2019?
I think so, yes. Around the time this album released, this map came out fairly quickly.
Oh wait, it was Terra IO. I think it was like 2019. Yeah, 2020.
And we did not mention the star rating.
Oh yeah, we did not mention the star rating. We did not look at that. you might... Yeah. This map, I think it's more of a tech-ish type of map. 165 BPM, some aim control present on this, maybe just a little bit. Those triples might catch a few people off guard, but the overall concept and the overall idea of this map is pretty straightforward. Might also fall into like alternate for a few people, but with 165 BPM, I think it kind of falls out of that range.
Yeah, 165 is just that edge of like, some people consider this ult still, some people can barely tap this BPM. Especially on a map like this that has a couple streams.
Yeah.
And this is more focused on low aim. It's pretty much what the normal, like a mix of normal to, like a classic normal to a stream map, and a bit like low BPM tech.
Yeah. I can see that. I can see the vision. When it came to like Hard Rock 1, was this the first map that popped in your head when you were thinking of the... What was the thought process?
I found the map cool.
Okay, that's that is true.
I'm a Hard Rock player, so I was just playing maps songs that I like with Hard Rock. I found this map. I'm like, okay, I wanna pull this.
I
pulled around it, and even though the pull did manage to become a little akin to a slot pull, it is still fairly unique pull, I'd say, and I got to fit the maps that I like.
Yeah, I mean, with that Nomad 2, you definitely made it unique. With this map in general, I also like the pull as well, and the map.
Also, what is the score so far by Arch?
Oh god, I just noticed this accuracy. Oh my god. 99.7%. This man knows how to play Ack on Hard Rock. Also wanted to ask something. Oh yeah, I remember now. So you're a Hard Rock player, right? You're 5-digit, but still, you're a Hard Rock player. What score did you get on this?
I think I still had an 8, but I forget what score I actually got.
Okay. But
that
yeah,
is
this
one thing you might notice in the pulls, that Hard Rocks are a bit harder. What I usually get in feedback is that the Hard Rock pulls are cool, but on the harder side.
Hard Rock bias. But yes, sadly Arg did miss earlier.
Oh my god, the shakes!
The shake, the slider break. I mean, I can get that, because like this map is very demanding. It's very long as well. I think you kind of lied when it came to the Nomad 1 comment, because this map is definitely longer, and it plays its all on your nerves, and with what Ark has done...
Oh my god, those shakes!
Yeah, oh my god! Man, it's okay, it's a showcase, it's a replay, it's okay, man! I can get the frustration, but damn. 6 score nonetheless. But that shake is...
Right before he did this replay, he did mention that the map is on the harder side. So that's probably why he still had in his mind that this is a very hard map. Then he gets that crazy beginning.
I'm looking at this cursor, how is he hitting stuff? Oh my god. Can somebody check Ark's heart rate on this map, like near the end? I'm just curious. But yeah, this was your Hard Rock 1. Bro practicing for nerfs. Guys, this is not Hard Rock 1, this is Nerve 1. But yeah, this is computed with some devilish alcoholic steampunk engines. Moving on to Hard Rock 2. Your precision map, and I do recognize that precision map as well. Something to note about Hard Rock 2 is that the CS on that one is going to be a little higher than 6.5. It's going to be 6.8. Just waiting for the map to open, hopefully. But yeah, this map is a classic. I've seen the other map set. I think it was mapped by Takani on a few other tournaments, and I've seen this also for a lot of tournaments as well. Cool map, good song, and very emotional and chill.
Yeah, this map probably a bit more popular with tournaments because this was mapped for Corsairs, so it's a lot more known, like by default. And yeah, if you're struggling with nerves on the last map, on Hard Rock 1. This is another one of those maps. It does lean a lot more into actual precision than just being mechanics with a bit of small circles.
Yeah, it has its fair share of aim, it has its fair share of streams, and that is something that you want to see on Hard Rock 2. And as you've said prior, this does feel like it's a bit on the harder side, but kudos for you to include the song, because this song is really nice and it's good vibes, you know.
And again, like this is one of those maps. Due to the length, you can excuse it being a bit harder. Mentioned it a couple of times already. There's just really less room for consistency errors.
Agreed. 7.06 SR as well. I forgot, what was the overall SR for this duel? It was like 7.
Around 7.1, right? 7.2-ish, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Number 1 is 7.2, and that's been the highest. I had one at 727. And the DT1 we'll see soon is a bit higher than that.
I can't believe you've mentioned the star rating for Hard Rock 1.
It's just a number.
SMH. It is just a number. It's just nothing happened on Blue Zenith, right? It's just a number.
It is just a number. I think this is also the first appearance of Kirochi, which is the fake one. This is Son Goku from Poland.
Yeah, I think Kirochi is... Are they playing on this tournament, or are they out of rank?
No, Italy does not have a team. That's why we have Arch in the replays.
Oh, right. Unfortunate.
I think this is the first year that Italy doesn't have a team. That'll be... I'm sure you guys will talk about that later in the predictions.
Yeah, we definitely will. Speaking of which, just as a reminder, we are now moving on to the DT pool. But yeah, after this, we are going to have a prediction stream. So make sure to stay tuned for that one, because I think it's going to be me, Huba, Shiba, and someone else. I forgot their names, actually. It was...
Nev and one more, Subaru.
Yeah,
Subaru Arima.
This was your Hard Rock 2. Moving on to DT1 now. DT1, this is captain map. It does have a little bit of a mechanics to it. The SR on this one is 7.62, so it's definitely higher than what you would see for No Mod 1. But yeah, the map is nice. Another replay by Kirochi once again, and has a fair share of bursts. It has a fair share of aim, and yeah, the BPM on this one is also a really good compliment. 162.5. This is your DT1, and of course we have Miku. Do we have Toho in the pool, by the way? I forgot.
No, we don't!
No!
Oh god, I'm gonna have to make up for this next pool.
You have to make up for this next pool. This is unacceptable. We have Vocaloid. You can add a check on that, but we do not have... We don't have an English song as well, I think.
Yeah. I think Alice Satch is a Western artist, not Japanese.
Yeah, I think so.
Not sure though. But yeah, this map definitely a lot harder than you would expect, probably from a DT1. But DT players are getting really good, so here's something to challenge. Higher AR than expected as well, as we will be breaking the limits a little bit on the approach rates. Which I believe we should not be confined to 10.3 until semis, finals.
No,
so might as well test that in qualifiers. And yeah, overall just a harder normal DT1.
Okay, yeah, that's a pretty normal DT1. Captain knows how to make... I mean, he knows how to make every single skill set, honestly. Like, ask to map tech, he will map tech. Ask to map aim, he will map a good aim map. He will map a good ult map. He can do everything. And that is nice to know. But yeah, in general, this is the highest star... Yeah, this is the highest... The most difficult map when it comes to star rating, I think, right?
By a good margin, yeah.
7.62. That makes you think.
And alongside it is also the oldest map by a large margin.
Oh yeah.
This was ranked in 2015.
Are we gonna have a 9-star GT in grand finals?
Honestly, maybe with how star rating is nowadays.
Ooh, okay, okay. That's interesting. But okay, moving on to the final map of this pool, you are presented with a pretty well-known map. I have seen it quite a lot of times, and honestly, with DT2s, you probably cannot really escape some of these. A map replayed by Malteser, mapped by Neto, and Neto, the overall mapping style of Neto is more of a like kind of old mapping build, I would say.
Yeah, a lot of Brazilians, most actively Neto and Dada. They have this like merge of a more modern ideology on older style, which is really cool to see.
Yeah,
and this map a bit on the easier side, a little bit of a break, because you do have 2 runs, so this is a little bit of a. This does act as a bit of a cooldown. If you are comfortable on 222, that is.
Yeah. Also, I did notice a pattern near the beginning with the cut doubles, I think. This might cause a few misses here and there, but so far, 1/3 into the map now, it seems really pleasant to play. Nothing too out of the ordinary, and this is your DT2.
And
for sure.
We already saw one, and there's another fairly long stream.
Stamina, let's go.
So you've got that finger control, you've got those slightly long streams, I think at 48 notes. But pretty much no spacing. So even if you're not that comfortable, there is merge. Not merge. What am I saying? There is room to not miss.
Yeah.
Just cheese through those streams.
Also, I kind of find it a little funny that both DT2s on OWC and FreeWC are Neto maps. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah, Neto has shown up recently to map a lot of DT2s, and they're all really cool.
I agree, because especially with the DT2 market, for DT2s you either need to find like a very niche map hidden in like depths of the graveyard section, or you get a custom map, and not a lot of mappers want to do custom maps for DT2. When it comes to like mappers for DT2s, only a few names come to my mind. It's Neto, obviously, and I think Orkai as well. But
Orkai,
yeah. But yeah, DT2s, they're pretty rare to see in custom mapping of standards, and it's nice to have more of them. And Neto, definitely a big contributor to this skill set in particular. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this was your qualifier pool showcase. Make sure to stay tuned for the prediction stream, which is going to happen soon. Casting this showcase was Leiden, and Nick streaming this one is also Shadooz. And I wish you all luck on your qualifiers. And I'm gonna see you soon. Nick, are you gonna be present for the prediction stream? I forgot. I don't think you are.
I'll be watching for a bit, but no, I will not be commentating.
All right. See you in a few minutes, everyone.